Okay guys, so let me ask you a very basic question, but at the same time very important one. Do you really know where you actually come from? Because what you're going to see in the following pictures is something absolutely mind-shocking. Here we have examples of the well-known and also controversial baby incubators. Not just that, but also something very unusually strange which has happened about towards the end of the 19th century, and that is the fact that a lot of different children, especially orphans, were moved in trains in different parts of the world. This is very unusual and strange, and also shows something that doesn't make any sense, because back during that time, especially towards the start of the 20th century, there was no really war. I mean, the First World War was between 1914 and 1918, but even before that, from the 1850s more or less, there was a ton of trains which would literally cross in Europe and America, in which they would literally make and sell babies. We even have like baby raffles in Paris. A raffle in which the prizes were babies took place in Paris back in the day. That is just crazy, guys. I mean, just imagine for a second there, we're talking about raffles where they would literally give babies for free because there would be so many kids back in the day. We have the orphan trains, very famous, between 1854 and 1929, non-stop. Over 250,000 orphans were put on trains in the overcrowded East and sent to every state in the United States of America, a ton of them. And they were selected by lottery. So again, this just shows something very weird here, which doesn't make any sense. I'm sensing that what happened here, and let me quote this because this is really important. These are the children of the previous reset. The previous reset which has happened in the potentially 19th century, as you can see it here. And these children are the remainders. As you guys remember, when you eliminate the society, the children are the easiest ones to manipulate, especially children who are between the age of 3 to 4, 5, 6, even 7. They're easily, you can manipulate them, you can change the way they think. Like, it's so easy to basically bring them to a different society, and they will become part of that new society. They will forget their past and they will not know who they are anymore. And that's how you make things happen. So guys, remember for a second, this is just absolutely shocking, and the evidence is everywhere. We have plenty of evidence, plenty of documents which showcase exactly that. The children which were after the reset, the children which were used to bring workforce to America. Back in the day, after the reset, many countries were literally so lacking of resources that they would use children to work for very small salaries every single day. And this was not just America, there were different parts of Europe, for example England, France, Spain, Germany. So begs the question, guys, this is very unusual. Now, my personal answer is that this is quite obvious that it's not normal. This was never normal. People may think that this is something normal, that suddenly like more than 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, I don't know, like a lot of children were transported in different shapes or forms, via boats, via trains to different countries. Where do they all come from? That's the question. Nobody knows, because these children don't have a past. They don't have a history. Their parents are gone, erased from history, because their parents are from those countries which were completely reset in the late 19th century, and now they are left with no home, and then they are integrated into the new society of the New World Order. So this is how our history is actually made, by resetting and then making the children adapt to this new society. Guys, that's it for today's video. Hopefully you understood the message of this video. Really important is that nothing is as it seems. There are so many hidden things here, and this is just one example. The orphans of the past, a testament to the fact that the reset was successful, and the children which were distributed across different countries of the world were the new workforce, which had to be distributed because obviously they had plans of more wars, more expansions, and they had to build the New World Order, which now we have it pretty much developed. So guys, that's it for today's video. As always, I shall see you later in the next one.